Welcome, everybody, to the heart of Italian motor racing, Monza. We're here with Formula 2 for what ought to be an extravaganza of excitement and action. Let's head to the start line and get underway. Monza is situated 12 miles northeast of Milan. It's 3.6 miles long and offers 11 corners. 7 of those are chicanes, putting a premium on good braking stability and traction. With a good slipstream plus the other 2 DRS zones available, there should be a good number of passing opportunities on offer. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Daniel Ticktum lines up on pole position, and it's Jan de Ruvela in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pourchaire, Lundgaard, Roy Nissany and Zhou, Armstrong, Schwartzman, Fittipaldi, Felipe Drugovich, Beckman, Zendelli, Ralph Boschung and Vachor, Piastri, Samaya, Viscal and Jack Aitken, Vips, Sato, DeLedder and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. Turn 1 at Monza is famous, or should I say infamous, for serious contact and incidents, especially on the opening lap. What are your thoughts on that, Davide?
Yes, this chicane is a tricky one. A lot of time you see the more experienced drivers hold back from full throttle to keep themselves safe as everyone tries to squeeze into the racing line after the opening straight.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Oh, nice overtake. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So another fantastic victory for Carlin today. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of the tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Look at Guanyu. It was fantastic all race long, and he showed me a great talent and fantastic quality. It's for that he is my driver of the day.
After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
We're live on the outskirts of the capital, Budapest, at a track that's extremely popular with both the fans and our drivers. I'm talking, of course, about the Hungaroring, and we're about to begin the Hungarian Grand Prix. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Gasly, Tsunoda, Norris and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Bottas, Mick Schumacher and Zhou, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll, Vettel and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. back. front is 2.8 seconds. See you in Parc Fermé.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
While Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend, it's great to see them up on that podium once again. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.